What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you, once again, another Tokyo Ghoul video, this time with a live reaction. So many of you have been asking for a live reaction on this chapter, so I decided, you know what, let's do a live reaction. So, I'm looking at this first page, and I gotta say, I've already read the first page because, well, it popped up and I wanted to look at it, and I'm gonna give my brief thoughts on this first page I'm seeing here before I get into the live reaction and stuff. This cover page, I don't know, but I believe this cover page is a callback to something in the past. It's very familiar to something, but I don't know the chapter. But I swear either Kaneki was with the chair or Touka was with the chair, but there's something very familiar about this cover page. I don't know what chapter or anything, but if any of you do, please post it in the comments below. But I do know that this chapter, especially with this cover page, it, correlates with another previous chapter from part 1. But let's just read this first page here. Even a faint warmth is reassuring, as long as that support on which we lean does not rot away. That is fucking sad. What this means is, in long terms, okay, the chair, let's look at let's inspect the chair. The chair is rotting. It has a hole in it. The back part of it, where you lean back, it's completely gone. It's a chair that's pretty much fucked. It's old age, it's dying. And this is, some dialogue here that has a lot of meaning to it. Even a faint warmth is reassuring, as long as that support on which we lean does not rot away. The support in this cover page would be Kaneki, and Kaneki is the one that's really holding up the chair, and Touka is using that chair to support herself. Very interesting stuff right there. So, I love this cover page, very good meaning there, and if anyone knows what this correlates with from previous chapters of part 1 or whatever, please post in the comments below, because I'm very interested about this, but still, I love this cover page. It needs to be colored. I would love to see this colored. Okay, so let's get into the live reaction. So page 1, pull up the page if you want to, Chibits. You can read it alongside me. Let's get ready. So, last week's episode, or not episode, episode. Last week's chapter ended with Arima versus Kaneki. Kaneki comes in, takes a blow, and is about to fight Arima. So that's where the last week's chapter ended off of. So I'm curious where this is going to go. So next page. Okay, we got the standard color page and all that. Oh, no, ooh, that's an awesome color page. Ooh. Okay, so, oh wait. Oh, that fucking Kagane though is beast as fuck. Oh my god. Yo, that is badass looking. Okay, let's just take a moment to look at this fucking first page here. Okay, so on the top right, Yomo is looking at the back of Kaneki, like his depiction of how he's looking at the situation. If you look on the left, you see Touka as well, and then Ayato. And oh my god, you see Kaneki. You just hear like a undoing of like a code or something. And you see his Kagane coming out, and if you look closely, you see like a hand, a giant ass fucking hand, very similar in a way to the length and how huge this Kagane is to, like, for instance, Eto's Kagane in the past when Kaneki fought her. Just very creepy looking, but this Kagane though, oh my god, this Kagane, oh shit, that looks badass. That looks really badass. Like, I really like the design of that. Ashita, you're on point with this design first page. Okay, a jet black Kagane snake across... Ooh, wait, a jet black Kagane snake. In the past, didn't Sasuke Heise, wasn't he symbolized to be a snake? I think he was, wasn't he? Because there was a scene when he was fighting Naki's goons, you know, the white jackets or whatever, the white suits. I remember Kaneki was fighting them, or Sasuke was fighting them, and he looked like a snake in his fighting. A jet black Kagane snake. Interesting. Okay, so next page. Yo, that art is awesome. I might make that fucking thumbnail. Holy shit. So Kaneki turns around. I like the fucking eyes of that panel, though. I'm sorry, I'm staring into Kaneki's eyes. Forgive me. His fucking eyes, the shading and shit looks amazing on that. Oh, he turned back to look at Touka. I bet that's reassuring to him. Because, remember a couple chapters ago when we were reading, when we found out, remember Arima, he said he killed everyone. He killed everyone that, you know, Kaneki loved and cared about. He killed every single one, so... I bet this makes him happy seeing Touka alive. I wonder, are we gonna get dialogue? I wonder if Kaneki and Touka's gonna have it. Ooh, I'm curious about this here. Give me some dialogue. Oh, we're getting over to Banjo. Never mind. Hurry, you lot. We're going to get left behind by Ato's group. There's only one way out of this place. Oh, now we're cutting back over to Kaneki and Arima. And if we miss our chance, we're done for. Huh. Oh, shit. Arima went straight in. So he's not even holding back. Oh, shit. Wait, did Kaneki block that with his fucking hand? Oh, okay. Arima does this, and then he launches at Kaneki, he attacks him, okay? And then... yeah, oh, he blocks him with his Kagane in his hand. Okay. Right off the bat. Ayato. Lowermost drainage. Cannot... what? What? Let's see. Take care of them. Okay. Kaneki. Oh, so we are getting dialogue with Touka and Kaneki. Okay. Let's see. Man, these panels are on fucking point. I gotta take a moment to just say, Ashita is on point with this chapter when it comes to the panels. They look beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Kaneki. I'll see you later. The death flag. 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 I'll see you later. Okay? 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 You know, just... the thing is this the death flag for Kaneki or is this the death flag for Touka? As I've already said, Furuta is wild card. He's wondering now. We know he's alive, so he was doing something with his finger before, you know, we saw the last panel of him, so... I'll see you later, okay? Oh my god. Why do I don't know if this is trying to go for Kaneki or if this is going towards Touka. But that's a fucking death flag. And that smile Touka is giving Kaneki, though. Oh my god. Also, her saying that to Kaneki when he wants to die. What is that boy gonna think about that? I'll see you later. He wants to die in style, and being said something like that, I wonder how he's gonna take that. Okay. That's not fair. You're a cruel one, Touka. Yo! That fucking face! That fucking face of Kaneki! Yo! Yo! That's a badass motherfucking face! Yo! Let me go back to the page! That's not fair. You're a cruel one, Touka. And he fucking... oh my god. Yo, that fucking face of Kaneki, dude. That's probably fucking thumbnail, though. Oh, that menacing eyes, dude. So, Kaneki did take it like I thought he would take it, because Touka, as you know, she's saying, I'll see you later, okay? And she kind of knows about Kaneki's tendencies and how he acts, because, remember, I talked about this in the previous chapter reviews and stuff. I talked about how Touka kind of completely exposed Kaneki for who he is and how he acts, but Kaneki didn't listen. And this right here, I believe that maybe Touka might know what Kaneki's trying to do, or at the very least, she understands, and Hinami is starting to understand as well. But this right here... Oh my god. Fucking Kaneki, you're cool. That face, though. Okay, so later after this, You're just gonna cut me off like that? Well, fuck you. What? Later after this, I'm gonna assume later. After this, I'll die. I'm gonna just finish that. I think that's what Kaneki's gonna say. After this, I'll die. Okay, so running through the hallway, Touka Naito. Oh, there's Hinami. Okay. Oh, Hinami and Naito meet. Aw. So, such a sweet gathering. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry I took so long. Let's go home. Mr. Yomo and Touka. Sis. Yo, that face of Hinami, though, is so precious. That's a precious face. That's a really precious face. Hinami's just sitting there crying and all that, just saying sis to see Touka again. Just pinched her cheeks off. There's a lot of emotions in this chapter, damn. There is a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so I want to talk about something real quick that I haven't talked about, and I've been meaning to talk about this for a while now. And I kind of noticed it when I made that one video of Kaneki wanting to die in style, that one little video I made a while back, a couple weeks ago. Well, I noticed that for some reason when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul in recent chapters, and in this page where Hinami, gets her cheeks pinched, if you look at the top here, you see Touka walking towards Hinami, and there's a step. And this has happened in previous chapters, when, for instance, you have it to where Kaneki, he's going towards Arima, or he's making a decision, a very important decision. You see a character have a panel emphasized on them walking, making a step. And I noticed this is very common when it comes to recent chapters, in previous chapters, actually, when I went back, that Ishida loves making panels where a character makes a footstep. I don't know. I don't know if it has more meaning that I don't see, but if you go back and look yourself, you'll see that there is a lot of panels that emphasize walking. It's crazy. I've noticed that recently. I don't know if there's any more meaning to it, but I just wanted to let you all know. It's something I have noticed. I started beginning to notice it when I made that, Kaneki Wants to Die in Style video. Because I actually made a couple of panels. If you go and look, there was a couple of panels I used in that video that showed footsteps. So, yeah. Okay, so pinch cheeks, very emotional. Oh my god, dude. There's so many good fucking panels in this that have great thumbnail material and color material. Oh my god. Silly Hinami. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. Let's go. Ayato, go where? The disposal compact. Disposal compactor. So their escape is the disposal compactor. Wait a minute. Didn't Furuta? Yeah, he did. Didn't Furuta mention in his conversation with Eto he wanted to watch Eto get grinded up or whatever? It was something like that. I don't remember the exact line he said, but he said something about like a disposal or something of Eto. He was going to watch her and all that. He was going to get excited and watch her. I remember Furuta, he talked about that to Eto. And it was like maybe 4 chapters ago, maybe 5, at the max 5 chapters ago. But it was very recent, and that's some eerie shit right there. The disposal compactors are only means of escape. But also, since it was the first time we heard about this, supposedly, was Furuta. And as we know, Furuta right now is still alive, technically. You know what would be terrible? You know what would be terrible? Just imagine this real quick. What if, a couple chapters ago, this is just, you know, hypothetical, okay? It's hypothetical, don't take this like it's gonna happen, but what if, just what if, what Arima said to Kaneki a couple chapters back in that flashback, saying he killed them all, what if that was Ishida doing some very subtle foreshadowing to what is about to happen? For instance, what if, let's just go on a limb here, what if Touka, Aito, Banjo, Yomo, Hinami, you know, everybody, they get inside of that disposal compactor, they're going down, and let's say Furuta manages to arrive, you know, they're already in the disposal compactor, working their way down, and they're among blades that can grind their fucking ass up. They're fucking dead if it gets turned on. Well, all of a sudden, Furuta, he's strolling along, all smug-like, and he looks down, he sees him, he's like, click! Machine turns on, everybody fucking dies. And then what Ishida wrote with Arima when he said he killed everyone, what if it was actually going to be someone Furuta, like, you know, Furuta's gonna do it in the future. Because there has been a lot of correlation and similarities between Furuta and Arima. If you don't know, there's a lot of panels and a lot of things that are very similar. Like, you could copy and paste them on top of each other, and Furuta and Arima have had very similar panels. And so there's been links to how these characters are similar in a way. So what if Ishida was subtly, being very subtle and foreshadowing that maybe these characters might die, or one of them might die to the disposal compactor? I'm just saying. What if? Okay, so let's go to the next page. Yo, that fucking battle suit, though, Kaneki. Damn! Dude, you see them fucking muscles on Kaneki. Holy shit. Okay, on the bottom floor, there's a compactor. It feeds to a drainage canal through which ghouls are disposed of. If we can stop the compactor, we can escape through the drain. It depends on how they stop the compactor, though. Are they just gonna, like, hit a button and turn it off? Or are they gonna blow it up with their, you know, different things like a Kagane or something? Or something else gonna happen? I'm very curious about that. But I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so next page. I will buy you time. Be the sacrificial pawn. What? Is he going cockroach? No. Is Kaneki... Is it... No. Is he going No. Would he go centipede? Wait, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, whoa. In my mind, this is the final page, and I just want to say, fuck this chapter for ending on this cliffhanger. What the fuck? But let my mind just process what I'm looking at here. Just give me a moment, okay? I'm looking at a badass fucking panel. I just, oh. Okay, so last page, or the previous page. On the bottom floor, there's a compactor. It feeds to a drainage canal through which ghouls are disposed of. If we can stop the compactor, we can escape through the drain. Okay. Next page. I will buy you time. Be the sacrificial pawn. Oh my. It's happening. 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 It's happening, guys. It's happening. It's fucking happening. It is happening. Number 1. This fight is really happening. Like, last week there was a possibility maybe it could not have happened, but I almost struck at him. Then this. I'll buy you time, be the sacrificial pawn. This is so... The similarities to the final part, the final arc of part 1 of Tokyo Ghoul is unreal right now. Oh my god. Buy you time, be the sacrificial pawn. What's the next chapter? Next issue, Kyusho Arima makes his move. Well, shit. The main question is, what is this I'm currently looking at? It's very dark. It's a very fucking dark panel. All I could see on this panel, I know there's a Kagane coming out of Kaneki's back. It's fucking obvious. See, it's a fucking huge ass Kagane too. But let's look at the structure of the body here, okay? The structure of the body, I don't see any Kagane working its way up around his body, like you know how a Kakuja does. You know how it makes a mask and all that? I don't see that, but his face is blackened out, so I don't really know. I don't know where his hair begins and ends. Like, well, I see where it ends, but I don't know where it begins at on his head. So I don't even know if there's a, you know, Kagane or a Kakuja coming onto his face or not. I can't even tell at this time. But I do see his eye. And you see his eye having like a glare coming off of it. So, yeah. He's probably going Kakuja. Yeah. Easily going Kakuja. So, the main question is, does Kaneki have a full body, or does he just still have his half Kakuja? That's the main thing. But regardless of that, though, this is really working its way into the end of part 2. It really is. I'm sorry, it is. This fight is happening and going down. Kaneki says, I'll buy you time and be the sacrificial pawn. It means he's ready to die. Oh my god, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.